The New Game option shows on the LCD display the first time the menu button is selected. When this is a new game, press Yes to clear all of the program data for the last game played or the game in progress and begin running the selected sport. Press No to resume the game in progress using the current data and exit the menu. If the All-Sport console is utilized for multiple sports, it may be necessary to enter a new code. After selecting Menu and pressing the down arrow button once, the option to enter a new code is presented. Press Yes to begin selection of a new code from the Enter Code prompt. Press No to resume the game in progress using the current data and exit the menu. Home roster and guest roster are entered the same way. Home roster is used as an example. Press Yes or the right or left arrow key to select the home or guest roster submenu and show the first prompt on the LCD. After selecting Yes, Home-Team Name will appear on the LCD screen with the second line flashing on the first letter of the team name. You will see at the end of the line the asterisk is also blinking. This is to let you know to accept the change. Enter Yes needs to be pushed after the name is entered. The team name insert must be used to enter the team name message center settings. The team name message center setting is updated after each selection is completed. Enter up to 15 characters for the team name and press Enter. After entering the home and guest team names, reinsert the volleyball insert to continue. Press No to resume the game in progress using the current data and exit the menu. As you prepare to utilize the All-Sport 5000 console for volleyball, there are a few specific menu options to begin setting up. After you have turned on the console, the menu will prompt if this is a new game and if a new code needs to be entered. The menu key allows the user to select from a list of options specific for each sport. Utilize the up and down arrow keys to scroll through the menu list. Pressing a key other than Yes, No, the arrow keys, and other allowed keys exits the menu function. Use this function at the start of each new game to edit the home and guest rosters. Pressing the menu key again is the easiest way to exit the menu function. Within the menu navigation, there is an option for Edit Settings. Edit Settings will give you the option to edit settings related to the main clock mode and times, timeouts, individual player update, and displaying certain statistics on a scoreboard. To access the Edit Settings option, choose the menu key, then arrow down past New Game, New Code, Dimming, Home and Guest Roster, Display Settings. When the LCD shows Menu-Main, Edit Settings, you will want to select Enter or Yes to access the options. The main clock mode and time options allow for setting the display to show 1/10 of a second and the lengths associated to the period and break. Whenever a new number, Yes or No, have been selected, the asterisk will blink that Enter and Yes needs to be pressed to save the selection. Timeouts can be set to a specific number that need to be available for the game with the amount of time that needs to be associated to each. As you enter in the correct number, the asterisk will flash to have you hit Enter or Yes to save the change. During the game, as timeouts are used, it will apply what is used based on this setting. With volleyball, you also have the ability when entering in the home and guest roster to add in the player numbers. By configuring the system with player numbers, data can be gathered for aces, kills, blocks, and digs. UserDef1 and UserDef2 are used to define which statistics, aces, kills, blocks, or digs, are displayed on the scoreboard. Only 2 of the 4 statistics can be selected to display on the statistics display for the individual players in the game. UserDef1 and UserDef2 are entered in the same way. UserDef1 is used as an example. Press 1 or use the left and right arrow keys to scroll to aces. Press 2 or use the left and right arrow keys to scroll to kills. Press 3 or use the left and right arrow keys to scroll to blocks. Press 4 or use the left and right arrow keys to scroll to digs. Press Yes to display the selected stat on the scoreboard. Press No to decline the selection and return to the game. Press the down arrow key to scroll to the next selection.